What's up, guys? Good morning, and today is going to be a refeed day. And just to show you guys some of the things that I'm eating, the pancakes should actually be on a meal of its own, so I'm probably eating about 5 meals today. But just kind of wanted to scroll through my fitness pal for you guys, show you guys what's up. I am eating 4,100 calories basically. I might get 4,200, we'll see. But basically what you do on a refeed day is increase your carb calories, you keep your fat low, and then obviously your protein needs to be at least your body weight. So that's what we got going on, and I'm gonna show you guys some of my meals today too. The first meal, chicken thighs. We have some broccoli and cauliflower because I ran out of asparagus, so you guys will probably see that in a later meal. And then I have 300 grams of rice under there. I showed you guys this stuff, but this is gonna be like meal number 2. And I usually have this about 2.5 hours before I go to the gym, before I train, just so I can get my body a little bit of protein carb before I start working out. I'm back. Today I'm actually training back too. Chest and back, but yeah. All right, guys, so I'm here at New Roots again. Today I'm gonna be training back and chest. It's a refeed day. You guys saw a lot of the meals that I'm eating today, so I'm really carved up, feeling really strong. I'm excited to do the bench press today. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna get, because I'm little as hell right now, with no muscles, but we're gonna build muscles again, okay? Yeah, so I'm gonna do some chest and back today. Probably gonna start off with back because it's always good to really kind of warm up your scapula, get your back set, your shoulders in a good position before you start doing your mid-range like movements, your presses and whatnot. So we'll start there, but I wanted to talk to you guys out here first before we go inside, just because the music is probably gonna be something that I can't put on YouTube and I don't want to get copyrighted, so you guys know how it goes. Anyways, let's get it. I got the garage open today, and you guys already know I'm going to be using that Superhuman Pre to turn up. Throw on the white shoes today. But yeah, I'm excited for this workout. We're about to turn up. All right, guys, so we're going to start the workout off with pull-ups. And guys, the only way to get better at pull-ups is to actually do them. So, you know, if that's one of your goals, just make sure that you're practicing them every time that you train your back. When you're doing a pull-up, you want to make sure that you're keeping your core engaged, your chest up, and you're actually going to be pulling with your elbows and pinching your spine, all right? The reason why I like to superset pull-ups with a lat pull-down is because obviously my objective is to fatigue the muscle and get that hypertrophy effect, so this is just a great way to do so. Obviously, you want to focus on tempo, making sure that you're getting a good stretch at the top and then proper contractions, just forcing all the blood to your lats and upper back. I'm about to do a single arm dumbbell row, and we're gonna do like a little pyramid, so we'll see how heavy we get. You guys hear my jam? I only can play 15 seconds of this, otherwise I'll get copyrighted, so yeah, let's get going. Single arm movements are probably some of my favorite movements to perform. Like I said in a previous video, just to make sure that I don't have any muscle or strength imbalances, right? Obviously, the same technique applies. You want to make sure you keep your core engaged, your chest up, and you're pulling with your elbow and pinching your spine. That's what's going to give you the best quality rep, all right? So I think here I'm doing probably anywhere from 8 to 12 each arm. And we started off with 120s just because we were already kind of warmed up, and obviously the objective is to lift as heavy as possible. Of course, you know, because New Roots has 150-pound dumbbells, I wanted to take it for a ride. This is gonna be a set that's gonna require a lot more energy, but I was able to pump them out with good technique, good contractions, good control. And once again, our focus should always be to fatigue the muscle when we're in the gym. So go until, you know, failure. And usually what failure looks like is when you start to lose or sacrifice some of your technique. You don't want to be doing ugly reps because then you start working muscles that you're not even training for that day. Now we're going to move on to another single arm movement. I really like this Arsenal strength machine just because I feel like you can load the weight up. It's chest supported, so it's going to allow you to train a little bit heavier than what you might have been able to do just doing like a functional movement. And this machine is just really, really good for isolation. And as always, the same technique applies. Make sure you keep your core engaged, even though you have that chest support, and keep your chest up, pulling with your elbow. As you guys see, this set was a little intense, but we got it done. All right, and so we're gonna move on to a seated cable row. And the reason why I like using a seated cable row is not only because it's a bodybuilding staple when it comes to building the strength and development of your back, but it's also gonna set my shoulders in a great position. So that way, when I move on to training my chest, I can make sure that my technique is pristine, like it's perfect, right? So obviously here, I'm just focused on getting good stretch, good contractions. And now we're gonna move on to the bench press. I'm gonna start off with 135. If you guys didn't notice, I really love to do pyramids and really work up to a heavy set. Normally I don't like to do a whole lot of 1-rep maxes just because I feel like my goal right now is hypertrophy, which is just building lean muscle tissue. So 1-rep maxes are kind of unnecessary. Here is the set with 225. When you guys are doing bench presses, make sure that your scapula is retracted and your core is engaged. Everything is kind of stiff and straight. Something that a lot of people don't know or realize is the bench press is also a movement that you can use leg drive. So it is a full body type of movement. You guys will probably see a little bit more of that in this set where I am about to perform 315. I think I get 315 for about 5 reps, but you will notice more leg drive in this video. When I do my heavy sets, I gotta get mentally prepared. So another thing that you guys wanna focus on is kind of having a shoulder width type of grip. And when you are lowering the weight, you wanna draw your elbows in. And then as you see, this rep or this set is actually a little bit more taxing, but I think I am able to pump out 5 reps. You guys see the facial expressions. If you guys aren't making facial expressions in the gym, you're not training hard enough. Yo, I love this gym. Just to be able to get after it again. And I got my jams playing. You guys hear it turning me up. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't my music. But you guys see the pump. It's been a good day. I'm really trying to talk to you guys more in my videos now, but it's a little challenging just because I don't want to get any kind of copyright claims. Anyways, this is another incredible machine made by Arsenal Strength, a plate-loaded chest press machine. This is another machine that's going to be great for isolation. Obviously, we're just focusing on getting as many reps as possible so we can make sure that we're fatiguing that chest. Obviously, as always, we have to, incorporate heavier weights. So we're doing a pyramid, and I just usually add a 45-pound plate after each set until I get to my top set, which I think today I did 3 plates on each side. Really just focusing on repping out and fatiguing the muscle, not trying to go crazy heavy. And the rep range I'm sticking with is anywhere from 8 to 15.
Stop right here, you're good. Wait for your heels be back. Pull that line. Go! You're ready! Go!
Doing some more dumbbell work. I wanted to, kind of hit the upper fibers of the chest, so I decided to add in a dumbbell incline. And with these, you really are going to focus on the quality of each rep, just making sure that you're getting a really good stretch. As you see, I'm controlling the eccentric part of the movement, and then I'm contracting hard at the top, not locking out my elbows because I want to keep all that tension on the chest. And that's what's going to stimulate the chest to the max. And once again, this is how you're gonna get results. Last but not least, I want to, do a little bit of accessory work. This is gonna hit a lot of the outer and inner chest fibers. so the middle of the chest, right? And just doing like a little chest fly. Really what you're aiming to do here is kind of finish off the chest. So rep range doesn't necessarily matter. Just make sure the quality of each rep is, is good. Hey guys, as you guys see, got a nice little chest pump going on. But anyways, I'm out of here, train chest, back. You guys saw it. All right, so I like to have 2 scoops of this ISO 100 post-workout with a banana and some oat milk. I'm obviously getting 50 grams of protein with this meal. And it's just super important to have a good quality protein and a simple carb because you want to spike your insulin post-workout. That way you can start recovery phase. Here's another meal for you guys. It's just Birch Bender's pancakes, and they're gluten-free. I have about 5 servings of it. Yeah, so we still got 2 more meals left. This meal isn't as pretty, but we got 12 ounces of turkey. We have 100 grams of mixed vegetables, which is broccoli, cauliflower, and the carrots. And then we got 300 grams of rice. So 1 more meal after this, guys. 1 more meal. You got to drink a lot of water. And this is the last meal of the day. This is 300 grams of white rice, 140 grams of mixed berries, 2 scoops of the ISO 100, and 1 scoop of the collagen proteins by, I think it's by, or it's collagen peptides by Vital Proteins. So it's a lot of calories, but this is how we carb up. What I do is carb backloading before, I go to sleep, because it basically becomes serotonin, converts to melatonin, and I sleep better. So here we are. It's my favorite meal. All right, guys, and that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to touch a little bit on why it's so important to add in a refeed day. So anytime that you're in a caloric deficit for a long period of time, you can start to compromise your health. Obviously, you don't want to do that. It's adding too much stress to the body, and you're going to block your results. So 1 or 2 days a week, you're going to increase your carb calories up to maintenance, right? So for example, I am supposed to eat 4,200 calories on a workout day. Currently, I'm eating around 3,000 calories because I'm in an aggressive deficit. So I want to make sure that, I'm taking a few days a week to increase those calories, giving my body exactly what it needs to be able to thrive and actually get results. Sometimes you might have to do what's called a diet break, where you take 7 to 14 days, and you bring your body out of that caloric deficit. That way your body can kind of adjust and not feel like it's being deprived or starved. And then you're really going to see a ton of results doing this. And this is the best way to maintain a lean physique or a healthy physique all year long. All right. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure that you hit that like button, right? Because if you like the video, like the video. Drop a comment below if you guys have any questions about anything, or if you guys are looking for a coach. I am offering one-on-one coaching, and I do have a few spots left, so definitely let me know. And then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, because it really supports my channel. It helps me out. And like I said, I really want to try to build this community and be able to reach more people just to be able to help. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.